Some of our values at Wildflower are to be really genuine, but also to be iconic. That's what we wanted to come through in this space. We wanted to have a really just pared back space that had memorable, bold moments. I'm Cara. I'm the founder and design director of Wildflower.
I'm Robin. I'm the creative director of Wildflower.
Wildflower is a furniture curation and procurement service. We work closely with interior designers, developers, and clients to bring the furniture component of their project to life.
So the design approach when starting the project, we collaborated with Made For, and it was really important to us that we had a really beautiful neutral palette to work from, that when we could then layer in our Wildflower personality, so lots of colour, lots of texture, and some crafted elements too.
So as you first enter the space, you come up the narrow stairs and you're greeted with the transitioning colour through the stairs. So you get this sort of, introduction that there is going to be something really different within the space.
The kitchen is the most exciting part of the office for me. I think it's got quite a warm residential feel, which people don't necessarily expect in workplace, but then the bowl table, the pendant, all the extra finishes really just elevate it.
As you move through the space, we have decided to, in the boardroom, tone down a little bit because we hold client meetings in there and we bring a lot of finishes through that space. So when we're talking through someone else's project, we really wanted the base palette in the boardroom to feel really calm and a little bit neutral. Then you come into the workspace and you have a couple of really exciting moments with the red bookcase. We also have some really beautiful artwork that's contrasting against the aluminium cladding on the walls. And then we've got an opportunity to bring some local artist pieces onto the shelf.
And then you will transition through into the phone room, which is a spot for our teams to have small meetings or make phone calls. And we went with a really iconic door handle so that it's a real moment at the end of your journey. We've also got quite an interesting space downstairs in our finishes library. In order to activate the space downstairs that sits at the back of the garage, we had to make sure that that felt really fun. So we've got some PVC flaps on the door, which leads you through, and that's where we house all our finishes. So it's a really fun space to spend time in.
And it was really important to get the lighting right downstairs because there's no natural light into that space. So we really wanted that to feel welcoming and a space that you can work in, but then make sure it was really functional by bringing a light in that, mimics daylight. We have a very strong brand identity, which we found it very easy to, bring colour in certain ways. And we knew that we wanted the red to be a very strong component of our office. But then we also have some other sort of subdued colours that we use throughout the brand, and that being the light blue. So we knew that we also needed something, warm to bring all these together. And that's why we introduced the Laminex Blackbutt TrueScale, because it really warmed the whole palette up and brought everything together.
The entire kitchen is actually done in Laminex. So we've got the surrounding in the Laminex Blackbutt, and then we've gone with the Laminex Steel Blue on the underbench storage just to create that nice moment of contrast. Another thing that was important to us was that the TrueScale technology meant that we could really have that variation in the boards and it gives it that very natural look. So we were able to have those tall cupboards without compromising on the quality.
One thing that we wanted to do when creating this office was have little unexpected moments. So we decided that we would use the Pale Honey on the internals of the kitchen.
We've also created some custom sit-to-stand workstations. So the desk top is in the Laminex paperbark, and we've clad the legs of the sit-to-stand desk in Laminex Blackbutt just to elevate the workstations. It was really important for us to demonstrate that workplace can be functional and really beautiful at the same time. We spend a lot of time at work, so it was important to us that our team felt they were coming into a beautiful space that they could be creative, they could be productive, and they could be really proud of as well.